So Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has a bit of a billion-dollar company bootlicker problem, because with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, we have our Glazers, we have our Zero Brain Cells defenders, but now we have a billion-dollar company bootlicker problem, because with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, we have people who are actually defending the DLC that is about to occur in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and it's completely apologetic to the billion-dollar company. Boo-hoo, they need DLC. They have to keep us on the hook playing. Boo-hoo, they have to charge you for stuff that should be in the base game. Boo-hoo, the billion-dollar company has got to make money. Oh, yes, we have those kind of people that are bootlicking the billion-dollar company that is Bandai Namco and the owners of the Dragon Ball IP. Now, I want to make this clear. Perfection in Natural Selection, or as people like to call me, the Sparking Zero hater, I've never said that a Dragon Ball game should never have DLC. My argument has remained consistent. It's about what you're picking as DLC that is infuriating to the common Dragon Ball games fan. And we have no problem when you cover new ground, pick new characters to make as DLC. The problem is that they're cutting content, and this comes into play because we're getting to that buzzer beater, beat the clock time, where now it's looking like GT and the movies and even Dragon Ball are not going to be represented in the base game of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which has pissed off the majority of the Dragon Ball games community, because at this point in Dragon Ball games, we've recycled the same characters over and over and over in the base game and in the DLC rosters of these games. And at this point, GT should not be DLC unless there's actual new, never before seen GT characters. Again, my points have remained the same. I'm not saying there should be no DLC, but we should not be recycling these same characters that have been in Dragon Ball games longer than I've even been alive, longer than most of us have even been alive. They've been in every Dragon Ball game from PS1, to PS2, to PS3, to PS4, and now on this cheap piece of crap PS5, right? They've been in every Dragon Ball game, and at this point in time, we're never going to get new characters if we're retreading the same old characters, even as DLC. I would rather, if you're gonna have GT DLC, GT should be in the base game, but if you're gonna have GT DLC, it's time for General Rildo. It's time for stuff like, I don't know, the Sigma Force, if you wanted to go that route, the rest of the Shadow Dragons, you know, Oceana Shenron, because again, Nova Shenron, Ice Shenron, Omega Shenron, Sin Shenron, they get into every game when when GT is actually represented. So we need the other Shadow Dragons. You know, Baby, he should be in the base game, but those missing forms of his, they should be DLC. Like if you want to have Liquid Baby, the actual base Baby minus Vegeta, yeah, put him in the game as DLC because he's never been in the game before. You know, if you want to talk about the movies, I mean, the henchman characters, because again, the henchman characters, we don't care about their power level. They have some really cool designs, and they'll always have one really cool one-off attack, and it's your job as developers to work around that and make a move set. But yeah, we want them if you want to put them as DLC, but have the main character that has been in Dragon Ball games before, have them be the base game and have their minions be the side characters, the DLC characters. Hell, I mean, if you wanted to do something, because a lot of people have created this imaginary rule, and this applies for all Dragon Ball games, but not just Sparking Zero. This even applies to Xenoverse 2. For some reason, people have manifested this imaginary rule that every DLC must have a Goku or Vegeta. I don't know where the hell they made that rule from. It's just something that they pulled out of thin air, and it's never been stated by the companies. It's never been stated, but they make up this imaginary rule. But marketing says you need a Goku or Vegeta in every DLC. Just shut the hell up. Where's your rule? Where's your imaginary rule book? Where's your rule book? Where are you getting these rules? No, not every DLC pack for any Dragon Ball game. They don't have to have a Goku or Vegeta. They don't. As long as you make the character cool, okay? As long as you make the character cool, look cool, have cool looking attacks, people will buy them. You're just placing unnecessary constraints on yourself and unnecessary restraints on the DLC when you're waiting on a new Goku form. Not every DLC has to have a new form of Goku, Gogeta, or Vegeta. That's an unnecessary rule, if true. I don't know if it's true. I've looked at some DLCs where there weren't Goku and Vegeta in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, so I don't think there's any validity to that. But if it is true, it's unnecessary. But bet, if you really want to, stick to that rule and say that every DLC must have a Goku or Vegeta. Bet, okay? Dragon Ball Heroes. Dragon Ball Heroes, the Dragon Ball card games, those just ended over there in Japan. All those characters, Dimps, those are the people who make those games. They have said they can put those characters in Xenoverse, and if they can use them, Sparking Zero can use them. Because again, Dragon Ball games, they're all under the same people. It's not like they're going to a foreign company. It's not like we're asking them to put Ichigo in a Dragon Ball game. They have to go to another foreign company and make a deal with them and get to all this. No, they're all under the same people. It's all Dragon Ball. They can use Dragon Ball Heroes. I mean, you have the evil Super Saiyan Blue form for Vegeta that's good somehow. I don't know how they did that, but that's the recent Vegeta form over there. You have the Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta that you could use. That's from Dragon Ball Heroes. You have Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Xeno Vegeta. You have Xeno Dark Mask King Vegeta. You have additional forms of Bardock. Like, if you really just need another Goku or Vegeta, you have literally a sea of them. Untouched characters, untouched variants. Majin Goku. I think they have Majin Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. They literally have them all over there. Hundreds. If you really had to say, we must have a Goku Vegeta to put in a DLC pack, you literally have a whole new world of them all over there. I guess you gotta holler at Dimps. I don't think that you would, because again, they all answer to the same IP holders. They're all under the same company. I think they're all under Bandai Namco. So there's not much that they would have to do to get new Goku or Vegeta variants as DLC. So bet, there you go. There goes your out. If you just really have to have a Goku Vegeta, but leave the basic stuff from the anime and the manga alone. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, basic Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, they should be in a base game. They should not be withheld and cut out of any base game of any Dragon Ball game, not just Sparking Zero. There's plenty of characters that you could use. There's plenty of untouched characters from the anime and the manga and the movies, the actual official on-screen content. There's plenty of characters. Fasha, Team Bardock, Zanya, Chilai. Okay? You could put Gene in a game. People don't care. We don't care about her power level. Just make her a fun to play character. We don't care. We're not looking at the power level. Oh, this character's power level is 2. We don't want them. Oh, no, we don't want them. No, this character looks fun to play. Sure, we want them. They look like you put time in on them. Okay. Yeah, let's put the character in the game. That's really how people respond to it if you put effort. Everything that they've done, they've just made a business model that enables them to be lazy. And now the fake fans, the Sparking Zero Glazers, the Sparking Zero brain cells, and now the billion-dollar company bootlickers are coming in and defending their laziness. They're just being, I don't know. Are y'all on the payroll? Are y'all on the payroll to deceive the actual fans who want the better Dragon Ball games experience? Who wants the real Dragon Ball games experience? Because we want good games. We want new characters we haven't seen before. Again, GT Goten. You can put him in a game. We're not going to complain. Well, it's just another Kamehameha. We don't care. Make him fun to play. Of course, we know he's going to have a Kamehameha. Everyone has a beam attack. Everyone has a wave attack. We don't care. It's what you can do outside of that to make the character fun. That's all we care about. If you put Chi-Chi in the game, we're not going to care as long as you make her fun to play. If you give her filler Kaioken technique, we're not going to care as long as she's fun to play. Give me Demon Miss Chi-Chi. I want her. Put her in the game. Put the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament Chi-Chi in the game. As long as she's fun to play, we don't care. If you put Bulma in the game and she's fun to play, we're not gonna care. We just want new content. Hell, if you want new content, you can pull from the filler. If we want what? False Super Saiyan Goku from the Laura Slug movie. We're not gonna care as long as he's fun to play. As long as you make him creative. If you just need another Goku, hey, you need another Goku? We need Super Saiyan Goku with Kaioken from the filler arc. He would be fun. Sure, slap him in the game if you wanna do a DLC arc around that whole arc from the Majin Buu saga. Sure, the more the merrier, but put actual new characters in the game, please. Please. We should not be seeing, oh, well, Baby's gonna be DLC. Motherfucker, Baby was DLC. Oh my God. You're doing it again. You're doing it again. You're making the same characters DLC. Oh my God, you're in a loop. We're in the Infinite Tsukuyomi. We're in the Izanami. We're in the Izanami. They just keep looping the same stuff over and over and over again. The only thing they're changing is the name on the game box. And we're tired of it. And we're tired of the billion-dollar company bootlickers, the Sparking Zero glazers, the Sparking Zero brain cells that are preventing the rest of us from getting a good game. You might beat the game, but you'll never beat the end game of all games, perfection and natural selection. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out.